not fucking cool. Check it out. Yo, I got a story to say, and it's about Sean Price. Sean P the rapper. Y'all know Sean P the rapper, you know Helter Skelter, Boot Camp Click, uh, Fat Five, uh, you know, Rusty Jux, you know, Black Moon, Smith and Wesson, Drew High, you know that whole, you know what I'm saying, that whole team. Sean P, man, the legend. God bless the dead, rest in peace. Of course, he's living, he's still alive. He's alive in my dreams, I'll tell you that. Check it out. My I had this dream with Sean P. So it looked like I was in Brooklyn. It felt like I was in Brooklyn, BK. That's where Sean P is from. For y'all that don't know, you know what I mean. All the new heads, the young heads who don't know who Sean P is. I'm sure you know him. Whatever. I mean, I know all the real hip hop heads know who Sean P is. You know. So Sean P is a legend. You know what I mean. And so it felt like I was in Brooklyn, but everything was black and white. It had like a black and white vibe. It felt, you know what I'm saying? It felt kind of creepy, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna lie, it felt kind of creepy, but you know, sometimes Brooklyn's creepy at night, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Certain spots in Brooklyn be creepy at night, you know what I'm saying? I was walking up the block. There was a building here, a building on that side, and then I look up and I see Sean P at the window, you know what I mean? And I'm like, oh shit, Sean P, you know what I mean? He didn't say nothing to me. He just pointed at the door. He told me to look at the door. So I look at the door and it said a number on it. It was either 1718 or 1817, something like that. So I was in the dream. I don't really know what he meant. That's it. I woke up the next day. I tried playing the numbers. You know, I didn't win the jackpot or nothing. You know what I mean? I tried playing the numbers in the lottery. You know what I mean? Whatever. So a couple days after that, I started to think about my boy, Little Rich. So I haven't spoken to him in years. I'm talking about like over 15 years or whatever. I was wondering where he was. I wanted to talk to him. I wanted to see if he was still alive or what was he doing. If he was still, I'm saying, last I heard from him, he moved to Florida, but I don't know what happened to him. You know what I mean? I wanted to know what was up with him. So what happened was I started asking people around, you know, all our friends, if they knew his last name, so I could look him up on Facebook and shit. Nobody knew his last name. Everybody just knew him as Lil Rich. You know what I mean? He's Trinidadian. I was wondering maybe he went back to Trinidad or something. You know what I mean? Or you know what I'm saying? I know he went to Florida, but never know. He could have went back to his country. I know he used to tell me he loved to go to Trinidad. So I don't know, but I was looking up Richard. I just couldn't find him. You know, I knew he's from Brooklyn too. He lived in Brooklyn originally. I don't know if he knew Sean Price. I knew he was a big Black Moon fan. You know what I mean? Big Black Moon fan. I knew he liked Helter Skelter and all them too. I don't know if they personally ever met. Maybe they did. He never told me though. But so what happened was I started to think like, you know, the only way I'll probably find out his last name, you know, so I could look him up, is by going to his old crib, um, and getting his address and Googling who lived in that address so I could come up with his last name. So I did just that. I went to his old crib, and where do you know? It was the number that Sean P was pointing at in my dream. 1718 or 1817. I got a picture of him in front of the crib with that number. I could show it to y'all for proof, you know what I mean? It's actually the default pic of his profile on Facebook right now. And that's bugged out because I never even told him the story yet. So if you watching this, Lil Rich, it's about you, my G. Check it out. But anyway, so yep. So I go back home. I Google it. I Google the address. Boom! I found his last name. I searched for him on Facebook. Send him a request. The rest is history. Long story short, we exchange numbers. We call each other. He's in Florida still, and he drinking, he's smoking, he's still doing his thing. He hustling, grinding. You know what I mean? Everything's all good with him. We're supposed to link up soon. So, shout out to Sean P. I don't know if Sean P was an angel in my dream that predicted the future for me. You know what I mean? Because I don't know. It was kind of a coincidence that he shows up in my dream and shows me that address, and then a couple days later I think about my boy, not knowing the address yet, but just thinking about him, wanting to see what's up with him. And then I find out that same door, that same address was Sean P showing me the number, and to look that number up. You know what I mean? To look that address up. It's funny. It's crazy. You know what I mean? Shout out to Sean P. Rest in peace. You know what I mean? I love you for that, boy. I'm a big fan. Always will be. You know what I mean? For real. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So shout out to my boy Lil Rich, and you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I found my boy Lil Rich because it's Sean P. And that's my story for today. I know it's a bugged out story, but I got a lot of bugged out story. A lot of bugged out shit happens to me, man. You know what I'm saying? Like my Ice Cube shirt. Yeah. Shout out to Ice Cube, the legend. You know what I'm saying? Word up. Peace. I'm out. I'll come back to you with another story. You know what I mean? For real. I just got my blood test, my blood results and shit. So I'm gonna reveal it on Facebook. Facebook, YouTube. Let's see what's going on in my body. Alright, y'all. See you later. I'm out. Peace.